Well, cheers and howdy do, buckaroos. If you can hear David Johansen French it, of course, I don't own any of the rides to it, but I am going to pause it so I won't get flagged again. So I'm down to my last two, and I actually had it figured out where he sent me 12 beers, and I had it figured out. If I had one Friday, Saturday, and Sunday for 4 weeks, he sent me 12 beers. That by the end of the month, I'd have them. It worked out perfect. But I ended up skipping a day for one reason or another. So I've got two left that I can either save one for another day or drink both on this wonderful Sunday as I do this video. And I'm leaning towards drinking both of them today. But anyway, I thought I'd start with this one. Soulcraft Brewing. I've never had anything from this brewery. X-Ray IPA, 7% ABV. And I didn't look up any information because I kind of wanted to be surprised to see what it kind of had to offer. Excuse me, Donna. I hate it when I scratch my nose in front of you, but sometimes I just can't help it. Some of it's the fact that it itches because of allergies, and some of it's just my Tourette's gets the best of me sometimes. And right now, there's a combination of both. He sent me mostly hazy IPAs, so I was kind of expecting this one to be as well. But as you can see, it's not. It's a very deep golden. I certainly wouldn't call that hazy. Save just a little bit in the can. I'm using my saddle box snifter here to do a short live video, but I want to get a kind of a full pour. Oh, that fly almost got there. I killed 17 in the bastard yesterday, and I thought I had most of them gone. Boy, as soon as I pop this, I've noticed that they like hoppy beers. That's the hops, man. Anyway, let me see if I can get through this without going apeshit over these damn flies. Oh, I killed one right there. There's 18. Okay, we'll start over. First one today. That was right on the top of my Four Roses ball. Popped that sucker right up. There's three of them sitting there, so I figured my odds were good. I got 1 out of 3. Anyway, back to the beer. And I'll admit my nose is a little chow and allergies are just kicking my keister this weekend. I feel like I'm getting a lot of orange and orange blossom, some floral notes. I feel like I'm getting some honey on the nose as well. Put a finer point on it. I'm going to say Tupelo honey. How about that? Call me a liar. Anyway, I digress, man. Oh wow, that took me a different direction than I was expecting. Wow. Very clean, very dry IPA, as I've been having all those hazy IPAs that Dale Roberts has sent me. It's another one from Dale Roberts. I was kind of expecting those same flavors. This one's much different. There was a lot of orange, but the main flavor was orange, is what I meant to say, but it's more subtle than the hazy. But very clean, very dry, very crisp finish. Trying to figure out what else I'm getting to. You see me thinking. Feel like I'm getting a little bit of stone fruit in the middle. I'm going to say apricot more so than peach. There's something else there that's stumping me at the moment, though. I got to tell you. I feel like there's some melon in there. But it's got an herbal finish that I haven't quite put a fine point on it yet. It's nice. So it's a nice change of pace. He kind of threw me off with this one. It's funny that this was the one I'd saved to near last. I've got one left in there, which I'm almost certain it's a New England without looking at the can. But this one is not. I had two left. There were two 12-ounce cans yesterday. This one and another one. This one was a little higher in ABV, so I decided to save it for today. But it's nice. The flavors and aromas to me on this beer are very subtle. But they're very clean. So that's interesting. So whether you like it or not, it's going to depend on if that's what you like. For me, yeah, I mean, I like it. But again, it's not, to me anyway, and again, admitting that my nose is challenged, it's not an in-your-face IPA. the flavors and the aromas are much more subtle. I feel like I'm getting just some slight lingering orange zest right near the finish, but it's a damn fine IPA. So there you go. And, like I said, I had a figure where I would drink the last one today, but I ended up skipping a day somewhere in the week. I think we ended up having a, a, a grandkid sleepover, so I didn't have one weekend. So it turns out I've got two to have today if I decide to finish them today. This being the first one. It also happens to be my first beer of the day. I need to wait till after lunch. Had some chili for lunch. Made a 3-bean, 2-meat chili. I use small red, pinto, and kidney beans. I know some people think chili beans don't belong in chili. Yeah, you know what I get. I get the whole Texas chili thing. But I'll say for me personally, I like the added texture, and beans are added as a filler. So it can be a cheap, inexpensive meal. It didn't cost me a whole lot to make this chili, and it's going to feed us for a couple days. That's kind of the point of that beans. But anyway, two meat, a ground beef, and some homemade chorizo are the two meats in there. But then I got that done. Did a couple other things I wanted to do. So come out here and listen to some tunes, but thought I'd pause the music while I did the video here. And thanks once again for Mr. Del Roberts for sending me so many great Colorado beers. I am Tony Beer Whisperer, Beer Evangelist, prolific beer drinker, per rare wisdom all around. Good guy. Remember, folks, life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. I mentioned some oranges, but right there at the end, I feel like I just got a little bit of lingering honey to go along with it. There you go.